Hey, Jeff here with Realwired. Today we're talking about a podcast called Indispensable Appraisers, IA instead of AI, I guess. And the reason for this podcast is I think, if I'm getting this right, appraisers throughout the valuation industry, I think we've lost our enthusiasm, lost our mojo. I think we've been relegated to our houses or office. I guess it's my office. And we're disconnected from the market, lacking a voice. I think some of the branding has gone away, the importance of what we do. So I do think it's important to talk about it, talk about with whether it's fee appraisers or chief appraisers. It affects both, as we are the go-to people for valuation expertise, whether it's residential or CRE. I do think that appraisers are the smartest people in the room when it comes to real estate, but nobody knows that, or we don't are part of the conversation much anymore. And I'd like to change that. And starting with that, I think for today's little chitty chat, talking about a scarcity mindset versus abundance mindset. So it's real easy right now. Let's say you're a fee appraiser or a chief appraiser. You're both slow, right? So transactional volume is down 30, 50%. Especially if you do bank work on the fee appraiser side. And the scarcity mindset which is easy to go to, right? It's let me cut costs. And the bank's version is compressed margins. How do I perhaps lower expenses, maybe renegotiate our contracts, that type of thing. For fee appraisers, it's let's not spend any new money. Let's get by with the same old PCs, the same old software. Let's not invest in anything. And I think the abundance mindset is much more positive, much more productive, and I do think it brings back enthusiasm to what you do day to day. So what am I talking about? The scarcity mindset, every decision you make will be from that position. It'll be no, we shouldn't redevelop our website. No, we shouldn't invest money on a new format or clean up our existing report format, and actually talk to our clients, whether they be chief appraisers or individual clients that you do work for, to say, hey, we've been pumping out this appraisal the same way as forever. Should we change it? Should we make it better? Should we have it, I don't know, make the subject relate to the market discussion more than just sticking in charts and graphs and no discussion of anything? So, improving your product. Is that something you could do when things are slow? I know your bank clients, chief appraisers would really appreciate that. I hear it all the time, that's one of the shortcomings. That I did a survey recently about what, in recent memory, how would you rate commercial appraisers' quality? Is increasing, the quality getting better? Would you see it as decreasing, reports just getting worse and worse, or about the same? And 44% said it's getting worse. The majority of those didn't come from chief appraisers, interestingly enough. So that's one area I think you can work on when times are slow. Also, training your people, whether it's within the bank, providing value to the C-suite and other areas of the bank, than just doing what you would normally do, which may be reviews, or maybe you're appraisal manager of a smaller bank. On the fee appraiser side, train up your people on maybe to use your software, your report writing software. Maybe it's to investigate a CRM, customer relationship management software, to make sure you're doing a better job of keeping up with your clients, providing them value, whether it's through marketing channels or what have you. You can also get some additional education in the valuation space, maybe a new specialty. It's a big, wide open field, or you can just improve yourself personally of what you're doing. So the abundance mindset, obviously, you don't just have to spend money willy-nilly, but the abundance mindset is a transition, I think, for appraisers to build back that enthusiasm. And I think sometimes we get stuck in the technician instead of the business person role. And as you get, and I get that, as an appraiser, you want to be analytical, you want to produce the report you've always produced forever. But if you just threw that away mentally, and said, okay, let me revisit my profession from the client's perspective. So if you do bank work, first of all, I would not complain about it. You can complain about fees or reviews or what have you. You either service them well or get new clients, right? It's all about the client. You want to service them, listen to what they want. First, you have to ask, build a relationship, whether through networking, grab a lunch, grab a coffee, or even a Zoom call, and really listen to what your client wants. And I think if you train in the off season with an abundant mindset, when things pick up, and they usually do, is that going to be what time frame? I don't know at all. But the point of me talking to you is to elevate our industry and just start somewhere with a conversation. And that's what today is just introducing Indispensable Appraisers. And we'll be bringing on guests to talk to them about, hey, what are you winning at? Right? What are you currently working on? And what are your greatest challenges? Kind of a simple format. We'll free float it a little bit, but generally, let's start off with what's working well in your appraisal department. What's working well at your appraisal firm? We tend to be fixers and jumping right into fixing something. We really should take a step back and say, okay, things are slow. Maybe I should consider getting new software. Maybe I should consider training up. Maybe I should consider redoing my website, my marketing, my sales, and that type of thing. So I look forward to future episodes to try to inject enthusiasm back into our valuation professionals. I think appraisers are great people. We tend to be quiet. I'm a quiet guy. This is a quiet podcast. But I do think it's really important that we reconnect our branding, that the market knows who we are, that the market that we see. Do you see appraisers typically on a panel? Oftentimes it's finance or brokerage or developers that you'll see on expert panels. Why are there not appraisers any longer on panels? And I think a lot of appraisers love what they do, but as they get towards the end of their career, I think they're a little sad about it. And I do think it's an opportunity to have an abundance mindset and re-inject some energy in what you do. And a lot of it has to do with processes. Yes, I'm all about technology, but I'm also about productivity. How do you use these software tools, whether it be UConnect for appraisal management platform or Datacom Suite and report writing? It doesn't have to be my products. I just like to see the industry move forward and understand the value that we bring to the C-suite if you work in the banks, and if you're a fee appraiser, the value you bring to your clients. So thanks for listening. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.